gang, it is your girl Nevaeh Love, and I'm back with another video. If you are new to my channel, I just want to say welcome. We getting ready to do this Vlogmas. I didn't want to do Vlogmas at first, but I'm gonna just try it out and see how it go. But if y'all read the title, we getting ready to do a story time on the first time I went to my first concert ever, and it was the Chris Brown concert. So let's just jump right into it. Before we get into it, I just want to let y'all know my birthday tomorrow. December 3rd, 95, your girl finna be 26. And now I was supposed to go to this concert a long time ago when I was like young, but I didn't go. My aunt, before she passed away, she had won me these tickets on the radio, but she didn't know where to go get them. I ended up missing out on a concert, and everybody and their mama was there. It was a Chris Brown concert. Like, it was just packed. And I remember just being home crying so bad. I'm like, man, don't nobody ever come to Cleveland. Like, Chris Brown is not about to come back to Cleveland. But thank you, Jesus, he did. He ended up coming back, y'all, like years later. He came back. And I was so last minute. I heard about it on the radio. I was trying to win the tickets that way, but I wasn't able to. So I'm like, you know what? Let me just call up there and see if they still got some tickets. So I called up there. They still had some tickets left. It wasn't the best tickets, but I'm like, well, it is what it is. This is Chris Brown we talking about. Like, I'm going to just make my way to that front. I ended up calling my cousin on the phone because I didn't want to go there by myself. I called him and told him, like, I asked him, like, hey, you trying to go to the concert with me? I'll pay for your ticket. I don't want to go alone. So he's like, yeah, I'll go. Woo-doo-doo-doo. So I don't know if I drove or if we caught the bus there. I'm 100% sure that we caught the bus there because it would never been nowhere to park. It was just too packed. But yeah, we went to the concert and everybody performing. It was T-Pain there, Chris Brown. No, it was T-Pain, Chris Brown, Bow Wow, Soulja Boy, and it was some other people. I don't remember. Oh yeah, Tyga. The seats we had was too far back, y'all. Like, too far. So I'm like, hey, y'all, we gonna have to make our way to that front. To my cousin, I'm like, we gotta make our way to that front. He like, no, I just turned 18. I'm not about to get it. I'm like, yo, cut the crap. If we don't make our way to that front to go see Chris Brown up close, don't talk to me no more. Like, I'm cool on you. Like, I'm trying to tell y'all, Chris Brown is my man. Like, I just love Chris Brown's whole life. I just love him so much. Like, that was my husband. Like, but yeah, I'm like, either we going to that front or don't say nothing else to me. So he like, all right, we'll go. At the last minute, they announced Chris Brown was getting ready to come out. Everybody getting ready to go take a quick little break. So I'm like, all right, cool. When the lights go out, we gonna make our way to the front, and that's how we gonna do that. So when we went out, we was looking for snacks and whatnot, and we ended up running into one of my friends, and she was sitting a bit close too. So I'm like, all right, well, cool. My friend right there, whatever, I know her, we'll be a little bit more close. Let's just do that. So the lights end up going back out, and we ended up making our way into the auditorium or whatever you call it, the arena. We ended up making our way into the arena, and so they finally announced him, and he came out, y'all. He sang all these songs. I felt like I was on a cloud. He was singing all these songs. I was singing along. Everybody that was around me was just staring at me extra hard, y'all. Like, everybody staring at me all crazy. I'm like, you baby sister, rock my world in not what you want. Everybody just staring at me. I'm like, yes, my man. He love up in this thing. So, you know, like, it was just so many thoughts running through my mind. Like, the first thought was like, wow, he really in here. Like, he really live in here breathing. For real. And then my second thought was like, wow, like, he's really doing what I want to do. Like, y'all know I want to sing. So I'm like, dang, imagine me being here performing in front of all of these people like this, singing my music, they singing along. Like, it just hit something, it sparked something inside my soul. And then the next thought was make my way closer. Cause everybody was just stuck in one spot. Like, wasn't nobody trying to move for real. And I'm like, man, I see some seats that's empty up in the front. Like, I don't even gotta sit down. I just want to be closer. So, y'all, I made my way. Well, I tried to make my way closer, but it was the security guard standing right down, like, towards the step where I had to get past in order to get to the front. And he just sitting there with his arm folded, looking mean, looking mad. I'm like, never mind. I'll just stay right here. He was not playing. We ended up enjoying a concert. The concert was over. It's after the concert now. I got my shoes on, my running shoes, my phone dying and everything. And I'm like, dang, if I run into him, how am I gonna get some pictures? I need some pictures. I can't take no autograph. I don't need him writing his signature on my phone. I want a picture with this man. And my phone dead. So I'm like, well, let me just try to just hop into it real quick and see if I can meet him before this phone died. I wasn't even the only one. We literally tried to sneak down the steps. I told my cousin, come on. He's like, you already knew who it was. He like, all right. We tried to go down the steps. And the hall was just so quiet. I just felt like something was going to happen. But it was me and there was some other people that was trying to sneak down them steps to try to find Chris Brown. And this lady came up like, hey, go back upstairs. So we all just shot back up the stairs. I ended up running into these people. I end up walking past the people, whatever, like, all right, concert over. Y'all gotta go. Y'all gotta go. I'm like, like, I didn't meet my man yet. We end up going out because they threw us out. They check over there. If you want to meet him, check over there by the tour buses and you'll meet him that way. So I'm like, all right, cool. I go over there looking in all the tour bus trying to find him, y'all. And the only person I found was Tyga. I ended up getting his autograph. But I gave it to my cousin because that ain't what I wanted. Like, he wasn't who I was trying to meet. Your girl wanted to see Chris Brown. So I'm like, whatever. And then there was Bow Wow, T-Pain, and everybody. It was just everybody but Chris Brown. Like, I'm not understanding. But, you know, time is just ticking and ticking and ticking and ticking. And my mom, she trying to reach me and contact me. My cousin, he got tired of being outside in the cold trying to find Chris Brown. The man ain't popping up nowhere. So he like, look, I gotta go home. I'm about to go home, blah, blah. I'm like, all right, well, I'm gonna just look for him myself. So, y'all, I walked around that whole thing for hours waiting for somebody to get up on that tour bus. I walked down to see if they was going to go to one of the little hotels that all the celebrities be going to whenever they come into my city. I was just looking everywhere. I even messaged him on Instagram, even knowing he wasn't going to respond. But I'm like, shoot, maybe he will. But I messaged him all on Instagram. Like, where you at? I'm here. I'm trying to meet you. And he didn't respond. Yo, I was so hurt. How am I be in love with this man for years and years, like ever since he came out, and still ain't met him? Like, what sense does that make? But it's just, I was out for so long. I was out for so long that I ended up, well, I didn't miss my bus. I was able to get on my bus, but that bus stopped running at a certain time. So I had to walk all the way home, y'all. My phone was there. My mom was trying to call me. My stepdad was trying to call me at the time. They couldn't get in contact with me. They was calling my cousin. My cousin said, you know, oh, she went to go look for Chris Brown. I don't know. But they ended up walking and meeting me. Like, they walked halfway and, like, met me right on spot. Like, what happened? I was worried. I'm like, look, I ain't even gonna lie to y'all. I was trying to find Chris Brown. And I ain't found him. They understood because they knew how much I loved Chris Brown. And we just all walked home together and I just told them my crazy story of my first concert. But it was amazing, y'all. I loved it. I just really, really wish I would have met this man. Like, but I'm a manifested right now that your girl is going to meet Chris Brown one day. And we gonna do some music together. We gonna do some music together, okay? This right here, we doing music together. Believe that. Believe that. Anyways, y'all, that concludes this story time. I will see y'all tomorrow in the next vloggy. And it's gonna be my birthday, so I'm about to be doing a whole entire vlog on my birthday, y'all, so y'all can celebrate with your girl. But yes, I will see y'all tomorrow. Don't forget to comment, like, subscribe, and become a part of the Love Gang.